Hello, hello, welcome into Gypsy and Vanilla Gorillas channel. Today we're doing a taste test, food review, so you don't have to. 2026, we've made a choice to be kind and to be more healthy. So we were going to taste test these Doritos Salsa Verdes for you. They brought these back. I think they're amazing. One of our members said, "No, you said you were going healthy. Don't try the Salsa Verdes. Get some healthy snacks." That's what we're doing. We're getting healthy snacks for you. We've got three different brands. We got the Tom Sturgis pretzels. These are made with cheese. We got the guacamole original chips. Guacamole original chips by El Sabroso. And we're going to be trying these popcorners. White cheddar popcorners. So make sure you stick around. Now let's eat. All right. We're going to start with the pretzels. This goes out to Handicap Traveler, Dan with Handicap Traveler. He's the sponsor of these snack reviews today. This is the Tom Sturgis Artisan Little Cheese Pretzels since 1861. It says America's first pretzel baking family. This is America's first pretzel baking family. Now, the pretzels look a little different than normal. Can you see that?
When I first saw them, I thought they were coated.
Yeah, they almost look like
They
a
look
coated.
like when you have a yogurt coated pretzel or a chocolate coated pretzel, but it's really not once you look at it closer.
So their logo's a little boy with a cowboy hat on. I know the light's kind of flooding it out. I apologize for that. Says Tom Sturgis, back in 1861, we had oil lamps. Today we have LEDs. Back in 1861, the Pony Express delivered the mail. Today it's email and texting. Back in 1861, we rode in hot air balloons for sky views. Now it's drones. Back in 1861, we went swimming in the swimming hole. Now it's infinity pools. And back in 1861, we had one-room schoolhouses. Now people go to cyber school. And back in 1861, Sturgis pretzels was the thing. And now today, Sturgis pretzels is still a thing. Technology, methods, and styles change. But at Tom Sturgis Pretzels, our family has baked and sold great tasting pretzels varieties during this consecutive centuries. This artisan treats are still available for you, little ones. Crunches, sourdough hand cheese pretzels, cinnamon and sugar sticks. The list goes on and on. Tom Sturgis has got all the pretzel needs that you would need. They come in all different styles and sizes, and
Pennsylvania. It says it's out of Pennsylvania.
yeah, very cool. You can give them comments about the pretzels if you'd like. You can go to www.tomsturgispretzels.com. It does contain bioengineered food ingredients, which does not excite me for 2026. If you started out making them without bioengineered, you should be able to do it today, but there are 120 calories. You're going to get 9.5 servings in this container. A serving size is about 17 pretzels, which is a large amount of pretzels if you're just grazing. Total fat's 2 grams, saturated fat's 1 gram, trans fat's 0 grams, cholesterol's 5 milligrams. Now, this is probably the killer in all of these. These are the salty snacks. And although salt is essential for the body functions like hydration and nerve signals, salty snacks can be beneficial, especially after intense sweating or dehydration. But most people get way too much sodium from processed foods. So moderation with healthier options is definitely key. You can do it through nuts, whole wheat crackers, homemade kale chips, rather than relying on heavily processed foods. because the sodium in this is 460 milligrams. Total carbohydrates is 22 grams. Dietary fibers is 1 gram. Total sugars is 1 gram. Does have 4 grams of protein and not a significant source of anything, about 2% of your iron and 2% of your calcium. Now, the ingredients are choice blended wheat flour, sharp cheddar cheese, salt enzymes, salt corn syrup vegetable shortening, sunflower soybean oil, yeast cream, sodium phosphate, lactic acid, vegetable annatto coloring, and soda. Has soda in it as well. So let's open these and check these out. Nice stiff bag. Opened okay. Smells like wheat. Here's what they look like. Got a little bit of salt on there. So the salt itself is going to be intense. What do you smell?
Wheat.
All right, get you one or whatever. However many you want. I'm going to show you what it looks like.
I think it looks more like a cracker pretzel than a pretzel. But it may be the cheese is baked right into it.
Cheers. Cheers. Tom Sturgis, Artisan Pretzels. That tastes like a cheese cracker, not a pretzel. Tastes like a cheese cracker
In a pretzel form.
in a pretzel form. I'm going to break it open, let you see what the inside
The
looks like.
salt is like a pretzel salt.
I don't know if you can see that, but it's cheesy all the way through. All right, we're going to say it on 3. Get it or forget it. Tom Sturgis, 1861 pretzels. Now the sodium's 460 milligrams, guys. Other than that, there's not any fat, very little sugar. All right, 3. Price on these, $1.25. 3, 2, 1. Get it.
Get it.
I say get it.
At least try it.
It's good to have in there.
Good.
They taste like cheese crackers. They're $1.25. You're getting a nice, airy, crunchy, salty snack. It's kind of high, but it does say that's 14 pretzels. I could eat 3 or 4 of those when I'm grazing, especially if I come in from sweating and working. It'll be a great little snack. All right, we're moving on. This is also $1.25 from the Dollar Tree. This is the El Sabroso's original guaca chip. Guacamole, flavored tortilla chips, 5-ounce size, $1.25. I love the packaging. You're a big guacamole fan, or at least avocado fan. The dip is in the chip, it says. Established in 1978 in Los Angeles, California. Serving suggestion. 5 servings per container. Serving size 1 ounce. This is a 5-ounce bag. They suggest 1 ounce of this. I don't know how many chips that would be. Probably about 8 to 10 by the feel of it. Total fat, 7 grams of fat. Does have more fat than the pretzels, but it will be a fat that you get from corn and avocado. Sodium's only 140 milligrams per serving. Way less. 300 milligrams less than but that has salt on the actual pretzels. Total carbohydrates is 18 grams. Protein is 2 grams. You're getting less protein, but you are still getting some protein. Calcium's 30 milligrams. Iron's 0.4 milligrams. and potassium's 80 milligrams. This has corn, vegetable oil, safflower, canola oil, cottonseed, whey, salt, maltodextrin, cheddar cheese, garlic powder, onion powder, sour cream, avocado powder, yeast extract, buttermilk powder, citric acid. It does have yellow 5, lake blue 1, yellow 5, yellow 6, and then parsley flakes. So none of the red colors, but it does have some yellow coloring in it. Not good. So we're striking out here. The one had too much salt, and this one has colors in it. El Sabroso guaca chips combine the great taste of savory corn snacks with the buttery rich flavors of avocados. We use high quality ingredients in our guacamole seasoning for our guaca chips. The result is a delicious snack that makes for a zesty and unique experience. Guaca chips taste great right out of the bag, or try dipping them in your favorite dip mix or guacamole. But the dip is in the chip. This is made by Snack Kings. Let's open it up, check it out. Here's what the packaging looks like. I love the little avocados. Got a little onion on there. Oh, they are bright green. Look at all that coloring. Green, green, green. Jelly beans. Oh, that smells good. Smells like corn
Smells
chips.
good. It smells good.
So this is about the sizes of them. They're a little bit smaller than a Dorito. A little bit smaller than a Dorito. Cheers. Really good corn flavor.
Good. You can get the guacamole too.
I think I could do without the coloring though.
Yeah.
The chip itself isn't really green. It's just the coating on the outside. Honestly, El Sabroso,
Reminds me of a restaurant name.
guys, you don't need the coloring. Just get rid of it.
Yeah.
I think these are delicious chips. Get rid of the food coloring. They don't need to be green. Leave the bag green. Get rid of the coloring. And I'm going to say you do that, and these are going to be a rated 10. Right now, they're about a 7. It's not a great color green anyway. It's not dark green. It's like lime green. The corn chip itself is amazing.
Couldn't they get the green color just from the guacamole? Not have
Might.
to use a dye?
Might turn colors.
mean-
Guacamole turns brown.
True.
We're going to clean our palate. I know there's people in the chat. You guys can talk amongst yourselves. This is a little different than our regular lives. This is our taste test live. We do appreciate you being here.
This is the one I'm most excited about.
Once again, this is a big shout out to Handicap Traveler. He said, don't try the Doritos. Get some healthy, salty snacks. So
Thank
we went
you,
and found
Dan.
what we could. This is the popcorners, the white cheddar. Have you guys like popcorn? This is a popcorn chip. Popcorners. Now, there are 240 calories in here. I think this is the highest out of all of them calorie-wise. The sodium's in the middle. It's at 290 milligrams. One was at 400, one was at 1 something. This is at 290. It's just a little smaller. But serving size, you get the whole container. This is 1 serving, not 14 chips, not 5 servings per container. This is 1 serving per container. I don't think I'd eat the whole thing if I was just snacking, but total fat's 11 grams, saturated fat's 1 gram. Has 290 milligrams of sodium, 33 grams of total carbohydrates, 1 gram of dietary fiber, and 4 grams of protein. So you are going to get some protein. That's amazing. That's really good. Calcium's 50 milligrams, iron's 0.4, and potassium's 190 milligrams. It says, we are popcorners. We believe that what's fun for you is good for you. So we make our snacks with flavor. With flavors you love and crispy crisps that leave you never fried and always up for it. They've got a little picture here of corn going in a process. Oh no, the corn being grown. It gets to the train, goes through the processor, comes out as chips. It all starts at the source. We partner with farmers who ensure we're getting only the best corn available. From every crop gets popped to perfection. The result is a crunchy and wholesome taste experience like no other, especially made to fuel the fun in life. Because snacking a bit smarter should never hold you back from living your fullest life. Never fried, no artificial colors or flavors, 240 calories per package. This is a smart label. Made out of Middleton, New York by the BFY brands. Ingredients are yellow corn, sunflower oil, whey, reduced lactose whey, maltodextrin, natural flavors, canola oil, cheddar cheese, salt, citric acid, and lactic acid. I want to know what maltodextrin is. I think it's a preservative. What is maltodextrin? A highly processed, simple carbohydrate that is rapidly digested and absorbed. A soluble dietary fiber with numerous cornstarch glycosidyl bonds. It's a thickening agent that bulks up food, making it denser. I think you could hold the maltodextrin. I don't think we need it. You don't need food to be denser. All right, let's see what this looks like. Popcorners, we don't need your maltodextrin. Leave it out. That's what they look like.
Oh, wait, a little bit of popcorn.
Smells like a bag of popcorn. Oh, the guacamole chips. 3, 2, 1. Should we get it or forget it? 3, 2, 1. I say get it.
Get it. They're pretty good.
Guacamole chips, get it.
They get rid of the dye though.
Yeah, they need to get rid of the dye. Be even better. I'd say it's a 7 out of 10. They're delicious.
I'm taking 2 because I'm excited about these.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Here's what they look like. Kind of like a popcorn chip. White cheddar, popcorners. I don't know. First I was like, oh, popcorn. And then I was like, oh, stale rice crackers.
But they're not as ricey. It's more popcorny flavor.
It is.
I think. But they do have that rice cake texture, I think is what he's trying to say.
Stop barking. Here. Stop barking.
Like when you bite into a rice cake, this is like, that's the same texture. But
Rice cake in a triangle form. That's what this is. This is a rice cake in a triangle form. It says popcorn. It doesn't really taste like popcorn to me. I get a little bit of that flavor at first, and then it tastes like a rice cake.
I get popcorn.
Gypsy official says she gets popcorn. I don't. I love popcorn. This isn't what popcorn tastes like to me. So, 3, 2, 1. Get it or forget it. 3, 2, 1.
Get it.
Forget it. I say forget it. I don't think they're worth it. If you want rice crackers, get a big old thing of rice crackers. Or rice puffs. Out of these 3, the one I would say would be my favorite. It's got the least amount of sodium, the least amount of fat. Other than the yellow dyes, which I hope they get rid of, these are delicious. This is a great snack, healthier choice, and it's good. I could eat these, Especially if I come in sweaty, need a little salty snack. These would be perfect. Mm. What was your favorite, Gypsy?
I don't think I really had a favorite. I thought they were all decent.
The cheese
Um,
pretzels were definitely interesting because
yeah, and they're good, but when you're expecting to have a pretzel and it's not a pretzel,
it's a cheese cracker in
Like,
the form of a pretzel.
yeah.
All right, guys, thanks for hanging out in the chat. I'm going to go over and check out these comments real quick before we get off of here. And then we're going to get off because this is a taste test. We've got Muscle Up PR here. We've got Ray Crump here. Backtrack Hooligans is in the house. Scully Pop showed up. Eagles Little Paradise was saying hi. The Traveling Whitcombs came by. Thank you very much. Out and About with M&D. Just hit 25,000 subscribers.
Yay,
Thanks for coming by and
congratulations.
saying hi, Mike. That's a wonderful accomplishment. All right, guys. Well, hopefully you enjoyed these. Normally we put these up as a vlog. We thought we'd do something a little different today. We had a few changes in our work schedule because some of our customers are in the hospital and we had a little bit of time. We had someone sponsor us to get some healthier salty snacks. I think any of these would work well in a hiking pack, especially if you're going to spend the day like out and about with M&D did, hiking 8 miles in frigid temperatures. You might want a little salt in your pack. It is good in moderation. So, till next time,
Thanks
we
again,
encourage
Dan,
you.
Handicap Traveler.
Yeah, we encourage you to keep finding the art in everything. This is Gypsy and Vanilla Gorillas Food Reviews and Taste Tests. That's a long title. These are fairly short reviews. Today's food review, was sponsored by Handicap Traveler. Dan, thank you very much. See you guys next time.
Peace, y'all.